Huh? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light.
I just wanted it to be the fire door so bad. I was like, I know it's coming up. I know we're gonna use it. No, it's true. Those two statements are this whole game in a nutshell. What are you trying to say? And no, that's not right, bitch. All in one word, no spaces. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall, right?
The hallway rounds a corner
Cool
just beyond
art.
the fire.
Cool scene.
So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out. I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Nope.
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who
What?
insists he's not the killer,
Pekka, what the
you are
fuck?
quite nosy.
Oh, she said Nagito. I thought she said Hajime. And I was like, how dare you?
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
But Nagito's not being nosy either. What are you talking about?
like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
I mean, he's not really doing anything right now, right?
It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
Oh, sure. God forbid.
More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already?
Me
Time
too,
runs
Sarah.
out when
The
I
worst
get
thing that
bored.
anyone can ever tell me is to calm down. And I feel like most people feel like that. But in any capacity for anybody to just be like, hey, do you want to just fucking relax? I'd be like, absolutely not. In fact, I'm exponentially more angry now, and I'm gonna beat you up.
Fine, I get it.
I said the same thing,
You're telling me
Elmich.
to
I said this.
pass
I
the
was like, man,
torch,
the
right?
first time we saw him, I was like, damn, he does be looking like Makoto. And again, I don't know if this is like intentional or just coincidental or just like meant to be like a parallel, but a lot of these characters remind me of characters from the first game, either their personality types or how they look or both. So I'm interested to see how everything.
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer.
I thought
right?
we were past this, Nekomaru.
If you think I am, I really don't mind.
He just
Whatever
wants us to be over.
conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Oh. It's got to be Teruteru, right? It has to be. Because Teruteru was in the kitchen, right? So he wasn't there. And he had access to the portable stove. And he could come out of the kitchen, close the fire doors, and then go into the storage room and get underneath there, stab Byakuya, and then he came back last. He came back like at the end of that blackout while it was still dark in there. But he came back and was like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Oh. Hi, Savannah. It's just been a lot of arguing. Yeah, a lot of like, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's... And a new mechanic, another new like game within the trial. Thought it was Nagito, then bounced back and forth, thought they were trying to accuse Fuyuhiko. And now I'm thinking it's Teruteru. It has to be. If he used the portable stove as a light in the dark, closed the fire doors, and went underneath the floorboards through the storage room. Teruteru is sus just because he's a pervert. You're right! Snuck on the floorboards and stabbed Byakuya to death using glowing paint as a mark. So the killer... Only killer can... Rocky, it's okay. Oh, he's having a little nightmare. Hey, bud. What's up? He's a good boy. Hi. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Want me to take your little harness off? Blood. Okay. I'm also a big fan of the pink blood. Really wish I'd gotten to know this guy. Could you imagine if he was the only one who had pink blood? Like if they walked up on him and they were like, what the fuck? Why does his blood look like that? You know, I gotta say, the way they get you to come to conclusions in this game is really great. I think it's good writing. It's really fun. It's really fun.
You're the only one! Could it be you?
Oh, I'm gonna miss his voice actor.
What? What are you talking about?
He's the one who's been panicking this whole time.
The killer? Is that true?
He's this whole time he's been like, nope, nope, nope. I'm refusing to believe it. I'm refusing. Panicking isn't the best word. He's been in denial this whole time because of how terrifying it all
that's
is.
simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Damn, those are them's fighting words.
Objection or
Oh my god, Danganronpa with red blood
killer?
would, I think, be a little too much. It would, like, mess with the actual mood of the game, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like so much of this game is, like, as much as it's, like, about, like, death and scary shit, it's like, kind of lighthearted and goofy. Yeah, it would be too real. Also not stylish enough, exactly. Highlighter green blood. I'm gonna need some nuclear slime coming out of these veins, please. Because the portable stove using the murder came from the kitchen.
It? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic?
No.
You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
That's not... I have many reasons, but also
Teruteru,
no one else could get in there and
that
get it.
attitude is so not like you.
Only losers have red blood. Exactly. Savannah, you're on to something, Savannah. Let's get everybody highlighter colored blood.
For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Just put some highlighter ink in the vaccine.
Call me shit.
Oh my god, Sarah, that's so funny. As soon as you said he likes to be called chef, he immediately said that. Ugh.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
Oh boy.
The future of the culinary arts.
That's right.
Could you imagine if
Future
Teruteru had
of the
attendance in this
culinary
game?
arts.
Absolutely
You
not.
must face this and fight
He's
it
not
fair
allowed
and
that.
square.
He's too gross. We don't have... Well, you guys... everybody here has purple blood. What are you talking about? You got red blood? Nerd! Loser!
You're right. Yeah.
He is
That's
not going to be a
totally
chef
right.
in jail. He's going to be a chef, brutally murdered
So
by
what's
some
an
messed up shit that Monokuma's about to do,
aspersion
probably.
Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Hyoko, you have been the least helpful, thank
Why
you.
are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light.
I would love
and
if
that
my
they
blood was a
used the
rosy
fire
pink like
door
that,
to mask
Sarah.
that
Yeah.
light.
Yours would be like a... What's that color? Dusty rose?
And that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's
Why is
dark under the
Nagito
floorboards,
messing around
too.
with everything?
So how would they be able to stab Byakuya?
You know what I mean? I just feel like he's just stirring the
You're not
pot.
gonna say they
Because
shined
part of me
a
feels
light
like he
on
just wants it. He
Byakuya,
just wants
right?
everyone to die so they don't have to deal with
Plan
it.
would've been
And then the
ruined
other
if
part
you
of me
noticed.
now what he's acting like is that he wants to make sure that everything's completely hammered out, all the details, so that we don't accuse the wrong person. So it's like, what is the truth? What do you want?
That's right. What do you think about that?
Dusty Rose sounds like a country anything. You're totally right. Like a song or a bar, a country bar, Kevin. Yes. The Dusty Rose. Adorable.
That's...
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
Exactly. Nagito and Byakuya just want to fuck with everything. Oh, that's so funny. Dusty Rose, the real name of some sort. No, yeah, oh. I totally know what you're talking about, Sarah. Sounds like a porn star name. You're so right. I cannot believe this. You guys are just on fire today. Chat after chat just killing me.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
I'm gonna start a country bar called the Dusty Rose, become a porn star under the alias Dusty Rose, and exclusively use a country song that I write called Dusty Rose in the background of all of my pornos, and that's the only song I will play at my bar. Adam Levine's daughter is really named Dusty Rose? Stop. Dusty. That's like naming your kid fucking... Oh, shoot the pornos at the Dusty Rose. You're right. I'm missing my marketing opportunities. Dusty Rose. That's like naming your kid fucking Krusty. Crusty ass Rose. Crusty ass Rose Levine. That's mean. Dusty Rose.
To the incident under the
Rose Dusty Levine. Rose comma Dusty. Dusty Rose. Cringe ass Dusty ass child.
The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness near where
Nekomar Rule 34. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there's Rule 34 for every Danganronpa character. I just feel like people do be like that. I mean, that's the rule, right? It's the internet. Only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness near right.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
Well, that must have been the glow in the dark paint. I thought we already figured that out.
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
Monokuma Rule 34, no! With that huge ass belly button. Might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim. But how would they have... How would they have known? Where's the... Oh, we don't have it. Oh, okay, hold on then. Alright, wait. I thought it was gonna be the glow-in-the-dark paint. The knife, you think? A glowing... Okay, so maybe that one. Maybe, hold on, let me... Oh, what was the mark? No. No, no. She fell after. Oh, during the blackout. But that wouldn't have anything to do with marking where the victim was, right? Where Byakuya was. It's not the Duralumin case. No. 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 Kazuichi's account. You know, maybe Savannah, but he was so adamant about nobody, like, he seemed genuine about not wanting anyone else to become a victim. So I don't know. I don't know. Byakuya didn't seem like he wanted to do that. Unless he was going to try and kill someone who was already going to try and kill everybody else. But then why would he do that? No. Blame Thick. Exactly. Thick, yeah. The knife. I think you're right. I think we're going knife here.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah.
The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife.
Correct.
By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
Correct.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
Wow.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So
that's why...
you used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
So Byakuya went to grab the knife and was then targeted because of that.
I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Sarah, that is such an accurate depiction. This game makes you feel like there are so many moments where I'm like, I'm a fucking genius. Like, I am so... And then it takes me 10 minutes to do one argument where I'm like, what, fire door? Is it the fire door? Is it the fire door? Did you say it was the fire? No. Okay. And then I do that and just basically drool for 10 minutes and like... Exactly. That's so funny.
Teruteru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really? I don't know anything at all.
He would have had to know.
Can I ask everyone a question instead?
Wouldn't he? Wouldn't he have had to know
Just
about
stop
the knife being there?
Now. We should give
Or maybe it was just
everyone
by
their
chance.
opportunity to speak.
If Teruteru is the killer, That would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout.
Celestial, that's so funny. We were just talking about the voice actors. We thought that there was somebody who was in Dragon Ball. That's incredible. Also, welcome.
And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Right.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
Shut up.
What the hell? What's going on here?
I gotta say, we have seen this one in particular like 87 times, but generally speaking for this game, I feel like the reason that they replay a lot of different things is because it's a mystery game and you have to put everything together, so you wouldn't really generally remember everything from just looking at it once. You kind of have to piece it together over time, and I appreciate that because I have a terrible memory. So, you know, I think that it's a good mechanism most of the time, but it do be talking about itself a lot. Likes to hear itself talk,
Turn the damn
and that's
lights
fine.
on.
This is a dialogue
Can't eat
game.
like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you?
Ooh, what's Cat Noir? I don't know what that
Wasn't
is.
the blackout just in the kitchen?
Simp for Nekomaru? That's so funny.
She heard.
Oh, Celestial, wasn't that the first one where they just wrote Leon backwards on the wall? It's literally the first thing you see and you're like, oh. She heard Teruteru's voice in the dining hall.
Doesn't that prove Teruteru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
I mean, could you hear him from under the floorboards though?
That's right. That's exactly it.
But Teruteru was in the kitchen the moment
Baby's
the blackout
first
occurred,
murder
right?
trial.
So, why was he
Would
in the
YouTube
dining hall?
demonetize me for putting the word murder in my title? just never let my videos come up. Teruteru's in the kitchen when the blackout occurred, so why was he in the dining hall? Yeah, so it must have been underneath the floorboards, and you must have heard him from there.
I thought the blackout
And it's
was
the
only in
last
the
piece of
kitchen.
evidence used in
So
that case.
I panicked
Exactly.
and ran out of
Celestial,
there.
I totally understand. Yes, like, genuinely, that was, like, the first time that I watched that through. I was like, but we're pretty sure, right? And, like, I understand having to kind of work up to that, but I feel like that's the first thing that we saw. Like, we should have talked about that. You're right, Savannah. I'll just use, like, different characters for the U and the E. And I'll get away with it like they do on, like, TikTok. Thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there.
Of
No, I
course,
don't believe
the
it.
hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the
Somehow.
wall toward everyone's voices.
Nah, I'm not buying it, bud.
It's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
It sure
If
do.
I remember correctly, you can tell when the
Yeah, it's
face
not
is
murder
lying
if you make it look pretty.
and swift.
Ew. Teruteru, knock it off.
You should try licking me.
No. I don't want that at all. I don't want Teruteru growl.
But I heard Teruteru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
That's right. Teruteru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
That's not it. Why?
You could have heard him from under the floorboards, didn't you?
Falsely accusing me. I don't want to blame you.
I just think you did it.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teruteru's hope?
I mean... Must be an alien to be able to move in the dark. Ah, shit. Night vision, Duralumin knife, bloodstain, gaps. Gaps. It's gaps in the floorboard. I'm putting money on it.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
Oops.
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
Sure.
I definitely heard Teruteru's voice.
It might be that one.
It's
I'll keep that in
handsome,
mind.
unlike his face.
He does have a nice voice. I told you, he's my
Maybe
favorite
it was
voice actor in
recording
this.
Or something?
Nah.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Yep.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
Nah. I'm gonna dispute it. Damn, I didn't get that one at all. Let me see. It's the first one, I think.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teruteru's voice.
No?
Crap.
Oh, I'm still thinking
me
we're
ask
agreeing
you
with
again.
them. I'm thinking we're
Did you go to
agreeing
the
with them.
There's no way I
We're
was
not.
somewhere
This is
totally
a dispute.
I definitely heard Teruteru's voice.
Yes, you
It's
did.
handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Yes.
Right. As long as I have her test, the fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be.
Boom.
Shoot through that contradiction.
I'll shoot through. Thank God we got fresh pinks. Kevin, do you see what you
Just
did?
because we heard Teruteru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
Yup.
Huh?
Yup.
Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Classic.
Is that true, Teruteru?
hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teruteru?
No, he can't.
Told you to wait a sec, ain't I? What are y'all even saying
It was a
anymore?
pretty
I'm
smart
telling
murder,
you,
but
I
it's
was in that
definitely
dining hall
him.
during the blackout.
What, sir? Hello?
Where are you from again?
Hello?
I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hearing Japanese cities said in a Southern American
Hey,
accent,
you guys! This guy's a major
a United
liar.
States Southern accent, is hilarious.
If Teruteru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Exactly, Mikon just broke him. Just absolutely snapped something in his brain.
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and
Do they
forth
have
in
different
that dark
dialects like that
hallway.
in Japan too? Or is that like... Is that not as common? Like how in the United States you can like say, oh, this person sounds like they're people from Minnesota talk like this, people from New York sound like this. Yeah. That's neat.
Huh?
I thought I had heard
Was
that before.
Teruteru actually there
Yeah, I don't see
during that
exactly,
time?
Mel. I don't see why they wouldn't. It's I just never understand how. I guess I mean there is a difference between dialect and accent, but like I don't understand linguistics enough to apply actual logic to why people have accents or accents within the same language, like how we can be speaking the same type of. We can have the same first language and still speak it so differently that just like it's like one of those things that my brain cannot connect the dots with. You ever see that post that's like, what's one of those things that just doesn't make sense to you even though it totally should, and they're talking about how traffic doesn't make sense? Like, why are we stopped? Just go. It's like that's how I feel about that. Has to do with the geographic space usually, and Japan's big enough. Hell yeah, Celestial, you have wonderful taste. Ibuki is a phenomenal character.
I sure was. I was there the whole damn
There
time.
the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
No one's gonna think like no one finds it sus that his whole accent changed. I will always be a soda sim. God, I do love soda too. Alright, that's my definitive tier list. It's fucking Nagito, Ibuki, Soda. I might like Soda more than Ibuki, only because we've spent more time with Soda though. Kimono bitch. I know, she sucks, dude. This is a Hiyoko hate blog right now, I'm telling you.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Mel, do you like Kyoko? Unrealistic.
No. Is there any way we can decide?
I mean, there's several ways that we can decide.
Why don't we consult his memories?
What could you possibly... She'll probably live the whole time. She says it because she's such a bitch, no one will go near her. She's such a little shit. She's great. You know what, Mel? You're entitled to your opinion. This is a safe space.
Yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I don't.
Probably can't.
I don't understand why. What accent is this devolving into? Whether or not Teruteru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Oh, fart. Oh, do you think it's the embarrassing pose? No, because he was there afterwards, right? Or no? Right, it should be that one, because he would have obviously been all the fuck about that. And I don't remember him saying anything.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned.
Yeah, baby!
Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
I mean, we did see, like, your whole ass. Actual butt cheek shading.
Well, Teruteru,
Legs
you were really
akimbo.
in the dining hall at that time. You should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It's a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
Poor Mika.
I'm so sorry. I should.
My virtue!
How about it? You can't answer, Teruteru?
That's how you know. Wow, that's a good setup. I was like, why did they make me see that so much?
A pervert like you.
Exactly.
Even so,
No one will marry me.
say something.
Yeah, exactly, Elvis. It's so funny. I mean,
you might have to
whoops,
give up now.
help. I'm so embarrassed.
Give up? What do you mean, give up? Teruteru. I'm disappointed too,
What?
you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope.
You admire Teruteru?
Nagito,
Oops.
what are you doing?
I didn't mean to
Why are
skip
you
that.
messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
What accent is this?
But it's already decided, right?
Right? Like, haven't you guys only known each other for like 5 whopping minutes?
Haven't been cleared up yet, Chef?
His voice is so much. Yeah, it
Can't
really
win
is.
anymore.
It really is.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
Thank you.
Understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
That's all, folks. Alright,
Wanted me to kill, then where's the weapon?
shut up. Why is he talking like that?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
Come on. There we go.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh?
Hate that.
It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Daphne's wounds,
Reminiscent of your Alabama days, Shirley.
5 millimeters in diameter.
Also,
It had to
if
be
we
a
stabbed
skewer.
from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in
I'm
length.
so sorry. I'm American.
After all this, Who cares about the weapon?
What?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
Sir!
Said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it.
That's true, we haven't heard from
Let's try
Soda in a
thinking about
while.
what the weapon was.
Hello, what?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Yeah, it's because humans don't sound like that. A thin edge tool with it. Right, I got it. Don't even worry, I fucking have it. I have it. I have it right now. Oh, god damn it. Okay. That's true, Sonia's too... I mean, Soda's too busy simping after Sonia. Oh, how is it gonna be spelled? No. I don't know what they're calling it. What was it called? I thought it was a skewer. Okay, doesn't start with any of those words, those letters. Oops. I'm just gonna try. That's fine. Okay, it's not any of these. What? I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, maybe it starts with I? What? What the hell is this? Oh my god. It's not O. It's not R. In... Am I dumb? What? Iron S-K-E-W-E-R. Iron skewer. Here we go. Oh, I didn't see those two crash into each other. Whatever. Come on, give me an O. Right? I'm going for... I'm guessing it's gotta be skewer. S-K-E-W-E-R. Iron. Yeah, baby. Whoops. Oops. That's fine. It worked out. Come on, give me an E. Thank you. Is it W? It is. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn it. Damn it. Oops. No, not M. W. Thank you. Man, how are you, like, how do people really focus? Like, this is, as slow moving as this is currently, like, it's still, like, taking all of my brain power. Thank you, Christ. Yeah, exactly. It feels like forever when you know it, and when you don't know it, it's like it's going way too fast.
The iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teruteru.